hedonism is experienced very differently in different places, especially because it really depends on the country you're from and even the politics surrounding, right? How free are you just by the given circumstances of where you're from? I grew up very free, so to speak. Grew up in a kind of commune, and it was very much a different experience that most people have, I think, and which gave me the ability to express myself just the way I wanted to, or how I felt like, compared to a lot of people, I think, who have to work way harder, or where it's really impossible to do that legally, really. So yeah, I think those things just show me personally the privilege and like the beauty of being able to live that part of yourselves, you know, and I think that's something to really be deeply grateful for. So I met Theo GOSSELIN through a friend of mine, and we shot in the desert in California. It was really funny because I'd never met him, and then I drove there to meet up and like do this shoot together, and it was like an instant connection. I met him, and I was like, oh my god, this is so fun to like work with you, and we just started to talk about what we wanted to show and how we wanted to express it through the photos. And really all we did is we just spent a day together running around the desert and like playing. I think that's like the most beautiful part when two creatives come together, that like that overlapping part where your creativity and their creativity come together and you can create something new, right? Something new comes from that connection. And the more free you are with another creative, the greater the outcome, I think, just because it captures the magic that was between the two of you in that moment. And I think, yeah, we both had a really amazing time shooting that. When I look at those photos now, it reminds me of that day. And Theo, I think he's such a special soul. And I think we created nearly a story. So we built like a little bit of a story. So when I see it, I can see the ideas that we had and like the mood that we had when we were there. So it's kind of magical to look at it for me, and I hope for other people too when they see it. For nude photography, what you really need is trust. Right? So I think in a way you have to establish trust with the other person, no matter if you're in front or behind the camera, because it is a very intimate moment to expose yourself, right? That way, and to be with somebody that way, because we often are not nude in front of anybody that we're not like in an intimate relationship already. So you have just a very short amount of time to create that intimacy. So I think talking about a few personal things is very nice, and just making sure that the other person feels safe in that moment is the most important thing. I think for photographers especially, to make the model feel safe is important. And for me, I also feel like sometimes I need to make the photographer feel safe in a sense that I feel very good in my body, and I know what I want to create with that photographer. So it's not like a dance around like, oh, I'm ashamed, or like I need to cover up or something, but I'm just very open, and I have a very clear vision of what I want to create. So I think that makes it easier, because then it's not about two people shooting nude, but it's about us creating something beyond that moment. So I think that's a good thing to keep in mind.